Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy, Pisces. This week, we're going to ask what negativity is exiting your life. So some sort of negativity. Could be a person. Aquarius just had that. Could be a situation. Could be a mood that you've been in for a little while. Whatever it is, we're going to see. We're going to do that with the Tea Leaf Oracle deck. And then we're going to get into the Fountain Tarot. So I'm going to ask what it is. What is this negativity that's going to be exiting your life? How will it depart? Where will that leave you? And what freedom will you gain from this exiting your life? So we are going to get right into it, Pisces. Now, if it is a positive card that comes out into what is this negativity, because we're asking about a negative thing, it's something to do with like that positivity not being able to enter your life. So you'll have to use your own discernment, like, oh, okay, well, this is what that is. We'll play with that. It hasn't happened actually yet, but we still have you and 10 more zodiacs to go, so you don't know. Oh, okay, the dragon. Beware of self-delusion. So that's the negativity that's going to be exiting your life. The self-delusion. But being aware of it. Being aware. So this is interesting. Okay, this is going to get... Are you putting your thinking cap on for this one? Beware. Oh, to be aware. Like, be aware of self-delusion is going to exit. Okay, you know, I want to go by, like, how it's being said here. I'm going to tell you right now. I feel like there's something or someone in your life that makes you believe or tells you you're delusional. Like, okay? Because beware of this self-delusion, Pisces. But that's the negativity that's leaving your life, you know, which is really kind of funny because Pisces being such a spiritual energy. Wow. So there's, okay, either you say that to yourself, maybe you were just way too much in your head at times, or you have been at different points, or I don't know. But I'm going to say that this is definitely something or someone that's gotten into your head telling you, you know what, don't be self-delusional here. Don't be delusional. No, okay, that's going to leave. That's a negativity here that doesn't support you. How interesting is that, no? So how will this negativity depart, which is where something trying to tell you that you're delusional here, but you're actually not. Oh, good fortune. Okay. I totally see an excellent example for this. This is kind of like even my Pisces, my own Pisces friend. She's a writer and very creative. And I know a lot of Pisces are and have very different ways of expressing that creativity, right? Like all of that wonderful imagination. And it's almost like Pisces has a dream. I'm going to write a book, or I'm going to write this. I'm going to do this, or I'm going to make artwork that comes from the visions that I see in my mind. People are going to love this. I'm going to put it in a gallery. And it's almost like somebody is saying, oh my God, like stop with the self-delusion. That's not going to happen. You know, because you're going to fucking do it. It's almost like if there's something here that, you know, I'm going to be rich and famous, or I'm going to accomplish this. Or it's like somebody saying, no, you're not. No, you're not. Oh, yes, you will. Yes, you will. You will, because that's how that will, it's almost like something will be physically proven that you're not delusional. Isn't that nice? Something will be physically proven here for you that you are not self-delusion. No. Because the good fortune will come in. Almost to like, let's say you're going through a difficult time, or your family or something is going through a tough time, and you're trying to say, you know what, everybody, it'll get better. It'll get better. We just got to hang in there and persevere. And yeah. It's just like literally, right? Like, it could be like just a situation where, oh my gosh, maybe your partner loses their job and you're like, oh my God, how are we going to make ends meet? And they're freaking out. Like, how are we going to what are we going to, oh, it's okay. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. That'll kind of get us by. But yeah, but then what? Like, I don't know, some good things will happen. I having a vision. I'm having a vision. It's almost like I'm having a vision Yeah. Okay. I'm going to tell you, honey, this is what's going to happen. They're like, oh my God, you're so self-delusional. You need to be realistic. It's almost like something will be proven point blank. There'll be no argument, and they'll probably be hugging you. Like, oh, Pisces, I wish I listened to you. Right? Where will that leave you? Probably like, well, people, where will that leave Pisces? Fucking celebrating a tankard. Literally what this card says. Tankard. You're going to be celebrating. Like, you're going to be celebrating with a dark man. I don't know. That came out too. Celebrating with a dark man. Maybe someone from a far off land. I'm just saying that because he looks Asian and I'm in Canada. Like maybe if you're in Asia, maybe somebody in Canada. All right. So it's like somebody very different. So where will that leave you? It's celebrating with a dark man, or maybe celebrating, maybe this dark man told you, you're so self-delusional. Like, guess what? Guess what? Pisces is not self-delusional. What freedom will you gain? I'm really liking this week. This is kind of fun so far. Oh my God. Wow. A new home. Oh my God. Are you going to like really something here? So somebody here has been telling you that you're delusional and they're fucking wrong. Really wrong. And it's almost like you will prove it to them, or it will be proven. And yeah, you'll be happy. You'll be celebrating. And you'll get a new home. Freedom. A new home and a new attitude. You won't be feeling self-delusional. Or you won't be like, yeah, well, I don't know if you were, but handshake. Oh, you're going to meet a stranger. And this could be important. It's going to meet a stranger when you move to your new home. This is so interesting. I don't think it's the dark man because you're going to celebrate with him. Or I'm not sure what he's about. A tulip, great passion. And then a box, you will receive a gift. That's interesting. This is like a very big change here. It's kind of really beautiful for Pisces, to be quite honest. That's what's going to leave your life. Is somebody saying, you know what, you need to be more down to earth. You need to, Okay, do you think Stephen King is down to earth? I don't know what he does in his private life. But if he was like everybody else, he wouldn't be Stephen King, and he wouldn't be a wealthy author, well-known author, right? Like whether you like his stuff or not. I don't know that all of his stuff is amazing, but he's got some pretty good shit out there that he's written. I don't know. Is he a Pisces? Why would I mention him? That's curious. He just came out of my head like that. But I think, though, too, because that man has such a wicked imagination. You will get your just desserts, Pisces. Wow, the 9 of coins. I want to say that's almost like somebody saying you can't do something on your own. You can't do something on your own? Or you can't accomplish this. But it's maybe thinking you can't. Maybe it's thinking you can't do it on your own. Like that's the delusion here. That's what will leave. This idea that you can't do it, right? And likely on your own. I'm wondering for some of you here, if this is like leaving a town, leaving a relationship, leaving like, right? The way this is kind of coming across. We'll have to see what this dark man is. Where will that leave you? I don't know. Well, we got to get there. Okay, Cindy, stay focused. Okay. Wow, justice. Oh, that you can't do this. You can do this. I'm feeling like the Queen of Wands. The Page of Cups. You can do anything. Out of the box. That's what the fuck it is. There's something here where you're needing to claim your freedom. You're needing to do something for you. And it's almost like a delusion here that you can't do it. That you can't do it. And this is creative, right? With the Queen of Wands, very creative, very self-confident. And in the Page of Cups, that is like, because there's a box there. It's like, think outside of the box. Think outside, think beyond, how Piscean, think beyond the typical constraints that govern our thought processes. You can think outside the box and you can make a difference. How will it depart? Good fortune. How will this negativity leave? Good fortune. Interesting. The Seven of Swords. It's almost the way he's pulling those swords. It's like, okay, you see, like these swords are going straight and these ones are on an angle and he's like keeping them. He's pulling them in. This is a very different way of thinking. Protecting your thoughts, protecting your vision. The King of Cups. Wow, the Ten of Wands. And the Knight of Coins. That is almost like, right, discovering something and being able to build, continue to build on something here. How will this depart? I'm going to be honest here. I think it departs by you expressing yourself and really jumping in. Like, it's almost like you feel like there's something about either your feelings. Maybe you think your feelings are not a big representation of something that you would like to accomplish for yourself, but your feelings are a huge element to you accomplishing something here. Your feelings are important. In your feelings, your intuition, your visions, they're all very important of whatever it is that you need to accomplish here. And only you, it's literally like only you can do this. This negative energy, which is, I want to say it's a mindset. It's very likely connected to, I don't know, something that's gone on around you or something that's been said to you. I'm myself. I can't even talk. You know, I just thinking of all the times, like my head has always been in the clouds. So I have, what do I have? I have like 4 planets in the 12th house. And then I have like 3 in the 11th. They're all packed up there. They're all up there. Always like my imagination going. I've had people tell me, oh, what are you going to do with that? You know, like being an artist. What, you're never going to do anything. Like, well, actually not really adults. Usually like other sort of peers. But I want to say that maybe it's something like that. Like you can't do this because we live in a very kind of like factual, structured world here that doesn't necessarily, which is funny, right? Like we're in the age of Pisces, but to some degree, I want to say it doesn't really give equal opportunity to that energy. You're going to get that. It's like going to be proven here. And I feel like you release some sort of burden here about your feelings. You release some sort of burden here about your feelings, and it paves the way forward for you. I want to say you could also be creating your own luck, your own good fortune. You believe, it does feel very much like believing in yourself. So where will that leave you? Tankard. Pisces on the floor with a couple of drinks. Okay. Celebration, fun, and enjoyment. The fuck? The 5 of coins. All right. Well, you're getting away from something. You're getting away from something. Okay. The 5 of coins. The 4 of cups. The 3 of coins. On the Page of coins. Where will that leave you? I don't know how, I don't want to sound like callous or mean or anything. These cards feel like it's some sort of energy that you're leaving, like some other people here or something that you're leaving behind. It feels like something that you're leaving behind. People, the Four of Cups too, somebody here has missed an opportunity, because this doesn't feel like that you've missed an opportunity. You're in a point of celebration. I feel like it's almost like you're building something here, but you're the support mechanism in it. These other energies are up here, and you're the support mechanism in it. And in the Page of Pentacles, it could be on some sort of a new journey here, like educating yourself about something or learning about something here. Maybe it's learning about celebrating, having fun and enjoyment. Could be some type of a negative Nilly that has been in your life. It's been telling you, you know what? You need to bring your head down out of the clouds there, Pisces. This is a dark man. The Page of Swords. It's almost someone you're watching, or someone who's watching you. Now, okay, it could be someone with a darker complexion, but it could also be someone who has just dark hair. So take that into consideration. The Three of Cups. Judgment. Oh, and the King of Coins. Okay, this dark man appears to be somebody who's kind of watching you or observing you. And I think it looks like you're building, like you have all these pentacles that are slowly kind of coming into like the reality of you proving something, or something being proven here that you weren't delusional. And then, right, it kind of ends here on the King of Coins. Judgment. I feel like you're celebrating, and you may even just be, if you've walked away from some other energies here or departed some other people, you're kind of on a fresh start too with the Page of Pentacles. This dark man is somebody who's been watching and may even want to get together with you, or there's some sort of reason here to celebrate. Well, celebration, right? Where that leaves you, a celebration. But I almost feel like it's like somebody's seeing that you're successful. Feels like somebody's seeing that you're successful, like with Judgment. I kind of wonder, like, if this could open up somebody's belief in spiritualism, belief in manifestation. So you're having a good time. You might get together with someone here from your past who's been watching you, keeping an eye on you. And I'm going to be honest with you, this person is not coming across as nasty or anything like that. They're just, I don't know, it's almost like acknowledging whatever it is that you've accomplished here. So what freedom will you gain? Gain a new home and a new attitude. Wow, the Queen of Cups. What did you start out here? With a page, right? With a Page of Cups. And then here you are with the Queen of Cups. Maybe this is you in a loving situation. You love your home. You're full of love. You have a wonderful attitude about, I want to say, the value of your emotions and your intuition. She's also, if we look at the page isn't even in water. The page is on the ground. And look at this. The Queen is just wading in this deep water, this highly intuitive and conductive energy. I don't, maybe some of you here even could get like a house on the water, like a house on the water, or like a boat. You know, some people live on boats. The Hermit. Interesting. Oh, the Lovers. And the Ten of Swords. What's the Queen? New home, new attitude. Wow. Okay, I'm going to be honest. Like, well, I have to clarify the Lovers and the Ten of Swords. How does that go into that? Something happens here. What's the handshake? You're meeting with a stranger. I want to see that first. You got the handshake, right? That comes in with the home. A meeting with a stranger could be important. The Nine of Wands. Oh. Oh, the Fountain. There's almost feels like a significant change in your life's destiny here. Well, yeah, the Magician. Whoa. And the Seven of Wands. I'm not going to lie. There's some type of divine path here that looks like something went wrong in it or something goes wrong in it. Because this Fountain card is much more significant than that. Right, and well, it's the Fountain deck, so it's the only, like, you just see, it's almost like it breaks open a new reality to me. Like it's breaking open or cracking open a whole new reality here, and it has the infinity symbol too. There's a stranger, and it's weird. It's almost like someone that it's taken a long time for you to meet this person. It's taken a long time for you to meet this person. It's someone that you manifest. Okay, just tell me more about the Lovers. The Six of Cups. Look at how interesting these are. Like they're surrounded by this kind of like this round aura, or this sort of like this energy shield that ends in the Ten of Swords. The Six of Wands and the Hierophant. Why does it go into the Ten of Swords? That looked like the Devil was about to come out. Something goes very sour. The High Priestess. The Devil. Yeah, it wanted to come out. Whoa, and the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. There's a significant relationship here where it was always sort of destined to become, I wonder if this is like something that you're leaving. And that's how you end up in a new place. Because it's almost as if this was meant to become something unhealthy. It also has this energy of like some type of spiritual attack. And right, it's unexpected with the Wheel of Fortune. Something goes on here that is out of everybody's control that turns something very toxic. I don't know what stage that happens. This is a soulmate connection because you got the Six of Cups with the Lovers and the Hierophant. But so it's interesting though, because then you crack open a new reality. You meet someone new here. I wonder if you're opening up like a new, like sort of like a branch on the tree of life in a way. Like, what is this? The Fountain. Because it also feels like somehow the universe had this, like something came in here. There was something that was meant to come in. Where there was a great betrayal. So the Fountain. The Five of Swords. That's such a curious card. Oh, the Moon. Oh, monolith energy. There you go, your card in the tarot. Wow, and the Ten of Coins. And the Magician. Just a second here. No, you find a way. You break open a path here and you find a way forward. It's almost like you find yourself on a path that you can't, nobody's going to win here. There's no way to get, so you create a new reality, which is interesting, right? Like the negativity that's going to end is beware of self-delusion. Maybe you've always like said this, like I can create my own reality. I can do it and be like, oh, I can't. Oh, or maybe you didn't really believe it. Temperance with the Magician. The Knight of Cups. And the Nine of Swords. There is definitely some doubt here. There is some doubt. Some fear of the past, I want to say. It's almost like some sort of fearful thoughts that could overtake you. The Seven of Wands. So, well, that's interesting because then that's kind of, it's sort of protect us, but this guy has the higher ground. He's more than capable of defending his position, whenever that could be. The Seven of Cups. The Ace of Coins. Oh, there you go. And the Death card. I'm so, this is like, you birth some type of a new reality. You birth some type of a new reality, and it's really interesting because it almost starts out of energy of delusion, but makes it material, makes it physical. I'm kind of wondering here if some of you are going to be able to see into something too. Like I feel like with this card, it's almost like there's the veil is thin, or there's different layers of reality that show through in that card. Like, man, this is some interesting energy here, because it's also interesting though, what takes you there is an awful lot of practical cards that do take you there, but you crack open a new reality. I don't know, maybe there's even some sort of anxiety about this. Like, I don't know what you see, but you are able to defend yourself from it or protect yourself, and you have like a full-on rebirth here. That's a big reading. The Chariot and the Empress. Moving towards abundance, moving towards, I just heard home. That's interesting. With the broom card with new home, new attitude. Moving towards home. Is that what part of cracking open this new reality is? Well, there you go, Pisces. That is what I have for you. So yeah, you don't have to, you're not delusional. Anyone telling you that negativity is going to go, I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, I'm going to ask what you should focus on until this negativity exits in your life. We're going to use the Return of Spirit Oracle deck for that too. So kind of like a spiritual side to that. We're also going to ask, what was the spiritual significance of this negative entity energy that that is going to be exiting? What will blossom within you that couldn't with this negative force and entity? And there are 2 options below in the description. If you would like to follow me to the extended, you can choose the YouTube membership. That's tier number 2, all extended videos. Or you can go to the second link below for just a one-time purchase on the Gumroad app. Thank you so much, everyone. Till next time, Pisces, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.